While driving, I managed to kind of scoot up and pee into this cup. And I tried to throw it out the window.
Oh, got it.
It came back.
Yeah, I know where this is going. You, my friend, just entered the house of Podray. Oh, sorry, I'm reaching from a beer. Counsel, you may approach the bench.
An order in the court.
Guilty, guilty, not guilty. This is Cringe Court.
Cringe. You can't taste it, you can't see it, you can't smell it, yet you're drowning in it. The state of California has put the trust in us, the Cringe Court, to end cringe once and for all. Welcome to Cringe Court. Woo! All right, shut up. We got a lot to do.
Sorry.
Today we have some special guests. We've got Brittany, say hi.
Hi.
We've got Mia Malkova, say hello.
Hello.
All right, we've got Spencer, let's do it. And we got Sean Barrett.
Hey.
We have a busy docket for today. Let's say hi to our resident artist, whose name is Jeff. And we've got Allie here.
Hi.
As the jury, and not Allie as the person next to her.
Hey.
You'll get it eventually.
I'll get it eventually. I'm terrible with names. Anyways, so let's get right to it. We've got a full docket of cases today. We've got some very serious cringe and some people who seriously need some judgment. Case 1 is getting a surgery to reset your body count. Let's roll the clip, bailiff.
I just got a surgery to be a virgin.
What is that?
How's that possible?
You got a new hymen.
Yeah.
And now you're a virgin again.
It's been 7 days.
What's the plan?
I want to restart my body count to 0. I want to find the right guy. He will take my virginity.
That's the most wholesome thing I've ever heard.
It would.
I just
Got it. So what we have here is a video where a woman has surgically replaced her hymen. For those of you who've never touched grass or seen a woman, a hymen is a piece of skin that, purportedly ruptures the first time they have sex. So if you break the hymen, then that is good. You've extracted the virginity from the woman. And this woman is trying to get it back by having it surgically replaced. This is a very interesting topic because it seems a little goofy that she would be able to reset her body count by simply placing a piece of skin over where a piece of skin used to be. But let's hear from counsel. What do you think?
I'm curious what the replacement is made out of.
All right, is there a way to Google that, bailiff?
What's the question?
So what the replacement is made out of. So if the replacement is made out of her skin, does it make a difference? Does replacing your hymen essentially restore your virginity to a level where you can start having sex with people and get away with essentially having a man deflower you a second time?
This is no different than, you guys have seen Ferris Bueller, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You remember when he resets the odometer? There's no difference. The car has still got as much mileage as it had.
There is no difference. I think we've got a case of first-degree Delulu offenses going on right now.
Why would you do that?
Like at the very least, you go ahead.
I agree.
Mia, yes. So I think Counsel Bray, what do you have to say?
I think we should really pump the brakes here.
Okay.
You guys are throwing out first degree. It's the first video of the day.
Yeah.
Can we slow down here? All right. Let's talk about this.
Well, a charge of Delulu is a very serious charge that involves completely misinterpreting a situation because you're a lunatic.
Is she selling it as a lie?
Well, it seems like she's trying to be a virgin again. She says that straight up in the video.
So yeah, she's selling it as a lie.
So she plans on telling someone that her body count is 0, and her validation for that is that her hymen is intact because it was surgically replaced.
So what does she do now that she's a virgin? Is she gonna lose her virginity, or is she just gonna?
She's trying to lose her virginity to the right guy.
Yes, she's trying to find the right man to lose it to.
I support her. I think she's really cute. I like her voice, and she seems very genuine.
Okay.
And if she wants to be a virgin, I think she's a virgin to me.
Okay, but if she was less cute, would you feel the same way? If she was someone who was less conventionally attractive, would she not be able to reset her hymen?
I think it's harmless, and I don't know. I think it's funny.
Harmless, yeah, but do you see a point to it?
Maybe.
There you go.
I mean, if she went tighter, I'd understand. But...
Sure.
Yeah.
Elaborate on that.
Well, that's performance enhancing
Mia,
at this
can you
point.
elaborate on the tightness?
I mean, I don't know if I don't understand why she needs to have the skin replaced in order to feel like she's a virgin again. I mean, I'd assume that there's still elasticity in her downstairs area that wouldn't be there otherwise.
Well, it's a surgical procedure that doesn't seem to involve anybody else. I mean, it's definitely her own choice. I think that we have to look at this from a level of what if this becomes a trend? What if let's say let's say you had a friend or a family member, let's say you had a sister who's like, well, I've had a bad string of dating relationships. I'm going to undergo surgery to have some skin placed down there so I can be a virgin again. I think I'd roast the shit out of a family member who was doing that. I'm like, that doesn't really erase, like, it's not about the hymen. It's about what you did with it in the past.
But, most dudes are really stupid. No offense, but they're like, what's a hymen? And
I did say that.
Has anyone ever taken someone's virginity? Because can you feel when you break the hymen?
No,
rupture
you
it?
can't feel
So
it.
if there's no blood, what's the point?
Well, we've got an expert witness here who's taken.
I was like
apparently
17.
We got the hymen collector over here.
But no, you don't notice it. It's not like breaking into like the top of like a ramen package where like the plastic's real tight and then you get in there like, oh, I did something. All right, you don't notice it all.
Let's back up off these first-degree charges. All right, we are fair court.
Who's this guy working for?
We're working for us. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't want to break.
What do you say to the charges of Delulu?
Let's check this out. Number one, it doesn't look like we're being led into a sales pitch. Right?
What do you mean?
I'm not getting sold like I'm doing virginity replacements down here at the surgery place. Where's the name of that place?
No, but she says virgin again. She's literally saying virgin again.
Hold on. We're not getting sold anything. And she's not really pushing it.
She is selling her virginity.
Yeah, she's selling her virginity.
Wait. I didn't see that anywhere in that video.
No, this is the implication.
Communication's like 9% is nonverbal, right? So like you're just not picking up on that.
I don't even know what the fuck. I'm sorry. All right.
Bailiff, who is this woman? Like, I'm guessing she's an adult film star. Is that accurate?
She's not in my Rolodex.
Could you, like, let's just play this out. I don't know. I mean, she's on Ryan Pownell's podcast, so I assume she's an adult film star. So if you're an adult film star and you go out and meet a guy and you're like, well, I want to lose my virginity to the man who's special, and he Googles you and he sees you getting railed on the hub, like, you know, you're not fooling anybody. And according to the fucking hymen collector, you can't even feel it anyways.
She's a Canadian adult star.
Hey, well, that commercial, that guy was at the backflip party, right?
Well, lots of porn stars were at the backflip party.
Yeah, no, but the Ryan guy, that's where we...
Yes, we see Ryan all the time.
Backflip on a motorcycle into a swimming pool. Coolest shit I ever saw. Please invite me again. I had a great time.
Okay, that was an unrelated tangent that had nothing to do with the court.
No, Ryan Pownell's masturbated to me millions of times.
Well,
or thousands.
What's up, dog? What's up, dog? Shout out Ryan Pownell and Pillow Talk Podcast. Anyhow, the point is that it's completely superficial.
$20,000 to do
20. What a money racket.
Whoa.
What a money racket. I feel like this.
Oh, that's it. Read that. That's
What's
it.
that?
That's it. Porn star reveals she spent $20,000 on surgery to reconstruct her hymen and now plans to rake in a fortune on OnlyFans by charging eager subscribers to watch her first
She's
time.
a business
publicity
Not
stunt.
hating on that at all.
I support her. She's making headlines. She's smart. She's the first to do it.
Counsel Rae, this is false advertising.
Yeah.
She is advertising loss of her virginity when it has been lost long ago, and the 20,000 surgery isn't going to change
that. Who cares? Like, who really cares about virginity? You know,
no.
like,
well, this is Cringe Court. Nobody cares about anything.
It could all be fabricated. There's no proof that she had the surgery.
Oh God,
which would be even more iconic, in my opinion.
To like collect all the coin. Oh, that'd be sick.
God damn it.
And she's gonna pull out the ruptured hymen and show everybody.
That would be sick.
Well, what's to stop her from doing it over and over again? Like, well, I didn't. Oh, you guys want to pay to see me lose my virginity a third and a fourth and a fifth time?
Can we at least deduct it for first degree?
So, are you trying to reduce the charges from first degree cringe?
I'm not gonna
to
let
maybe?
She's hot. That's what he does.
God
I did
damn
not
it, Spencer.
say that yet. But
we can't.
Pretty odd.
We can't reduce charges just because you want to have sex with them.
Go down.
God damn it.
Just go down. Please.
Yes, she's attractive. So what?
Woo!
Got it.
I think she
attractive.
should get some attractive points.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
yeah,
So are we trying to reduce this from a grand?
Hold on. Look at that. Look, the little boob reveal, no nipple. That is so staged. Like, this is not a natural photo. Hats off to her. I love it.
I mean,
I'm very tempted to render a verdict of cringe because this is something, it's false advertising. Essentially, you're selling a product that is incorrect, that has different ingredients than the ones you bought. And even if the audience, like, we have to assume the audience is a bunch of idiots. They're not going to look into this. Like, you know, what's to stop people from doing it a second, a third, a fourth time? You know, it is her body. She's allowed to do whatever she wants with it, but it's a very serious charge, you know? Jury, do you have any thoughts on this? Can one reset their virginity through a surgical procedure and continue to sell it as a sexual item?
Don't people, when they become like Christians again, they're like virgins? Like
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they get baptized, but like it's still like I mean, it's still not true. like yeah, I mean, God might have sort of reset you, but that doesn't unrail you from the times you've been railed in your previous past. Like, let's just be practical here.
you could actually become a double virgin if you really played the now.
Why not insert 3 or 4 hymens?
Yeah,
There we go.
You could do like 2 different avenues, right? You could get the surgery and do the other thing.
Exactly.
And you could double up. Then
And
you're
you see-
like really hot commodity.
If we say this is not cringe, this leads to a very legal slippery slope.
Let me
Counsel?
say this. I think the whole like virgin hymen thing is for dudes who are not like railing on the regular, right? It's manipulative towards this like kind of virgin market who don't have sex. So it's like, oh, she's a virgin again. So it's like, oh, well, she's a virgin again. I might as well like subscribe to do all of that. It's very manipulative in my mind because it's not about like, oh, I want to be virgin and have less sex or whatever, because you cannot erase that. Like, you can go Ferris Bueller, you can reverse the odometer, but the mileage is still there. And the
mileage
average
is still there.
like regular sex haver doesn't care about the mileage. It's for the more incel community to then invest in this thing and watch how it goes. It's for a very specific audience. Is that not correct?
I agree. And do we have anything from Ali?
That was correct. Thank you. I just think it's interesting because if it was actually real and she really wanted to reset her virginity or whatever with replacing her hymen, girls can actually like rip their hymen just from riding a bike. So if it's really just about the hymen, like, babes, you lost your virginity to like the bike butt rest.
A lot of girls lost it to a horse. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Wait,
a
what?
specific horse?
Well, no,
Wait.
popping hymens.
One horse?
One horse.
It's like, you gotta watch out for Ricky over there.
Yeah.
He pops all the
Riverside
hymens.
Ricky, yeah.
Okay, I do see your point. I've taken a lot of input from counsel, and it's kind of an interesting thing. I feel like if this was only from a horse, this may play. But, you know, clearly this woman did not lose her virginity. You know, she's had sex on camera a number of times, and I worry about the precedent this is setting, is that if you can just reset this, why not reset other things with like physical things? And then again, if we don't label this as cringe, the precedent we're setting is that it's okay to reset your hymen as many times.
It is. It's cool as hell at the same time.
Okay.
Like, it's like, yeah, go for it. It's brilliant marketing. What's
brilliant marketing?
What, is that braces or
Are
is
you
that
like
like
anti-making money?
She's into resetting.
I'm not
things.
anti-making money. I'm trying to be a fair judge. This courtroom is all about fairness.
We're protecting this person's right.
We're protecting
Making
her
income.
right to preserve the hymen. I feel like in general, counsel and jury are landing on a vote of not cringe.
Yeah, I don't think it's cringe.
Or a misdemeanor charge.
A misdemeanor.
And then, just
Yeah,
don't even,
misdemeanor.
just
It's a
give her a
misdemeanor.
misdemeanor.
So
man.
what? Well, this is a misdemeanor Delulu and
Misdemeanor
okay,
Delulu
fine.
for sure. It's
I just feel like it's so insane. Like, no one in their right mind would like really believe.
Yeah,
The
it's
20,000
insane, but so not harmful to anybody
Exactly.
else.
Okay, yeah, the $20,000 price point does put this out of like the casual range. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm going out on Friday night, gonna reset my hymen and go
Yeah.
get fucked, and then I'm gonna reset my
I
hymen
wonder
next
if
week.
it hurts.
It's gotta hurt.
When you
Yeah, it's
break
yeah.
I'm sure it hurts. I mean, who knows what that doctor's thing is like? Well, we're gonna make this one like a fucking fortress over here.
Do
Really.
Walt version.
Or
Poured into Walt.
Yeah, you have to get some power tools. Anyway, so In conclusion, because of the vast insanity of this and input from the jury and from our counsel, we're going to have to reduce the charge from a capital cringe charge to simply a misdemeanor Delulu charge, which is only a misdemeanor. Definitely not a cringe felony. I deem her not guilty of cringe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. All right, shut up. We got the next one. All right, cool. We have an email submission from Max, the people versus TooTurntTony. Now, Tony is an OF model who became famous on TikTok for pranks against his family and throwing crazy parties. His content is filled with a lot of crazy energy. And to be honest, in the interest of to really show you guys that there's conflict of interest, TooTurntTony and I are mutuals on TikTok, and he has invited me to Sebring to make content. I think we would actually get along great. Nevertheless, we are a fair court. Let's take a look at the clip. Run it, bailiff.
Doesn't sound fair.
Shut up.
Don't.
Love a subtle fart. That's great.
Okay.
If you were like 22, that's the coolest thing you could ever see.
If I posted that, I would be post-banned again for another 2 weeks.
You're not TooTurntTony.
I'm not TooTurntTony.
You're old Brad.
Let's take a look. Let's see. So there's another clip. Girl gets hit in head. So that one was golf drive off butt. Let's see a girl getting hit in head.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
No.
Wait, what is this? Oh, they had an accident.
I know her.
Oh, you know her. Is she cool?
She's very sweet.
Oh, got it. Does she still like TooTurntTony after this situation?
Last I heard they were dating.
Oh, wonderful. Well, then everything's fine. Oh, my God.
Oh, he's really good at golf.
However, that's extremely dangerous.
Real golf balls?
Yeah, buddy.
Dude.
This is cringe. Cringe. Oh, no.
Oh, that's the last guy you want going in there, too.
Oh, my
it's waist
God.
deep. It's waist deep. It's waist deep water. I thought that.
That is a concussion.
It was cringe that these girls agreed to this.
Yeah.
Well,
I think he's
okay.
I think it's cringe.
Okay, go on.
He didn't consider their safety at all during this stunt.
Can we see the golf balls before we make?
I'm sure they're normal regulation golf balls.
No. What if
her injury looked serious, counsel?
Hold on.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Shh. Order.
Let's get it. Hold on. Rewind that.
Wait.
Is that even a real golf ball to the head?
Wait.
Look at the bruise.
The self. Wait, hold on.
Wait.
What the hell is that?
Go back to the selfie. She's kind of posing and looks really cute in it.
Huh. Is
it makeup?
Go ahead, Ray.
Could it be she's just a really cute girl?
Oh.
Could it be
Where did that
rage
golf
bait?
ball come from?
Could it be rage bait?
Cass, can you pause it right when it hits? Possibly. I know it's not easy because it's on YouTube. Because I am seeing a discrepancy between where she gets hit and where the bruise is.
Counsel Barrett has an amazing point here. If we can do a little bit of a frame by frame here.
Yeah, because she gets hit like right here.
It almost seems like she gets hit in her hairline.
And can we compare that at the very beginning
selfie.
of the video where she has the pain?
And it's makeup.
Well, she's
makeup.
Well, she's holding her head kind of where
And
she
her
got
teeth
hit.
are whitened.
The teeth are beautiful. We can't disagree on that.
Irrelevant. Just objection. That's irrelevant.
No, I mean
She
Photoshop
did not
whitened.
get hit right above her eye like that.
Well, Mia Malkova could probably verify this by contacting her friend and find out if that was makeup right
can
now.
we
If
do
she
that?
really wanted.
How many
You don't have to.
pictures did she
Don't
take?
expose your friend. I'm kidding. Don't expose your friend.
Let's
We're not going to stop. Anyway, so go ahead, play through the rest of the video. So I do see the point here.
It just looks like a hair dye.
It doesn't even look like that was the golf ball that hit her. It looks like someone threw it at her.
The angle.
I agree.
Yeah, the
with
angle sucks.
I agree
How
with
did he-
Counsel Bray.
It looks like Photoshop to me.
Hey,
Let's treat this like the Zapruder film if you guys want to talk magic bullet theories.
There was 12 shooters, yeah.
I don't know what that means.
JFK.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm not a golf expert, but I believe that at that distance,
Watch this. Where that was like
go.
the guy
Come on.
threw it at her.
It was close though, and there's a possibility there's bruising on her head where the hair is, and then it's spread over like a nerve or something. It's possible.
Let's talk about the timing here, because he swings, and tell me if it seems realistic that it would land on her head in this time.
That
Seems
is
a little
not.
slow,
It
right?
seems a little slow. It seems like they panned the camera and then somebody on the boat threw it. Tony, I know we're mutuals and we might respect each other's work, but the court can't ignore that this may be a first-degree rage-bait felony offense.
Go ahead, Brittany.
Wait. When they're carrying her out of the water, she's holding the other side of her head.
Oh, let's run that
Please
back.
pull that up.
Oh yeah, she is. And let me say one other thing. If like this man that jumps in, if you're a guy that's a little bit of sensitive about your hair growth and all that, you're probably not going to be as eager to jump in the water, which makes me feel like maybe it's real. Okay. Because you're like, oh no, I don't want to get in there because you're going to see how thin my hair is.
Because he doesn't want to get.
Well,
he
if
doesn't
he
want
had
to get in
a hat
trouble.
on, maybe he didn't expect his hat to fall off.
Fair, or maybe they gave him $60.
I'll also point out, is this in Florida?
Yes,
that's
There's
clearly in Florida.
Alligators.
Oh, I thought about that. Yeah, I wouldn't.
I don't know if they would actually want to go in that water willingly.
Well, once the woman goes down, someone's going to jump in. Like, that's a given. Now we're entering a new field where there's an accusation of first-degree rage bait and staging a scene. I'm guessing that video is very popular. I'm guessing that video hit.
If this is rage bait, we have to give them credit because it's done really, really, really well.
We're just experts.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough to get stuff past the cringe court.
It's good.
I think there's a possibility it is rage bait.
God damn it.
The photo would be photoshopped.
God damn it.
The photo definitely looks photoshopped, but it goes by so quick that you don't really. But
if we can look at the photo,
she looks too cute. Come on, she looks like she's like.
I'm a bit of a Photoshop After Effects guy. The feathering is a little bit odd. If you look at the feathering there, it does look like it's like a 22 pixel feather from the color to the forehead. It's not really very natural.
Can we?
I think he's right.
Into the video because
she doesn't look in pain.
Because it looks like she doesn't get in an ambulance. It looks like an ambulance just drives by him. Like ambulances drive by me sometimes.
Well,
like does she? I want to see someone in an ambulance.
No, I don't see that.
We don't see anybody.
No. We got.
And he's
we
not
got,
concerned.
We got 3 seconds left. Play it.
Covered all medical expenses.
How does he look so chill after hurting that one?
So this is only video 2. Let's just take a look at the back. So we've got still a potential charge of cringe. We have a definite first-degree rage bait situation. Let's just take a look at the high helmet clip.
Little bro wanted to try
the fog mask.
Why are we doing this right here?
No, this is kind of funny.
Oh boy.
Hey, he's out.
He's been out for 20 minutes. Time to wake him up.
Yeah,
that's
What?
I mean, throwing him into the lake is funny.
His friends?
He's gonna get someone killed.
Nah, he knew what he was doing.
Hasn't he seen David Dobrik?
That particular video didn't really strike me as having any sort of violations.
That's fine.
It was just like a goof.
We do that at my house all the time.
That one's fine. The girl gets hit in the head is really our biggest piece of evidence sort of against TooTurntTony in this particular sort of thing.
I don't think we have enough evidence.
We don't have enough evidence.
I don't have a personal problem with him. I think his content is kind of well produced for what it is.
Oh, I think this was staged. I think this was a staged scene. I think staging injuries. I think he's too smart to put people out there and really golf ball at them. You know what I mean? I think all the shots we saw going through the thing were people just tossing it from the boat. Okay. Yeah. I think they were like, let's do a gag. We'll pretend I hit you with a golf ball. And that is a first-degree rage bait. It's a felony offense. It's not a verdict of cringe, but it's, almost as bad.
I would lower it to a misdemeanor, to be honest.
Can I point something else out? Her hair, where this picture is taken, I just realized she's actually still on the water on the boat. Her head wouldn't be that red so quickly immediately, and her hair's way too dry in that picture to have just got out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
So they went out to the boat to take that picture.
God damn it. Okay, jury, do we have any concerns? Questions?
I think it was also staged because if you go back to the part where the ball hit her, it's also coming from like a lower angle like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not coming from high up, it's coming from low.
One of the better staged videos we've seen though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like the acting's good. It's very well produced.
Well, we'd expect no less from Tony. Yeah, I mean, he's got the budget to do it right.
I thought you were like Yeah, you know this guy. So
I told you I had a conflict of interest. But that's why
I think his content's fine.
Your Honor.
I don't have a problem with him.
Your Honor, let's charge him.
What do we got?
First degree
rage baiting?
Yeah, I think we should do that, but the cringe, we're going to make a recommendation to go ahead and drop those charges.
Okay.
I would drop the cringe.
Anything else from the jury?
Yeah.
No, we agree. Thank you.
All right. TooTurntTony is...
So he's getting off because he's cool?
Well,
don't ask me.
I mean, look.
Yeah, he seems cool.
If Counsel Bray can excuse people because he wants to have sex with them, we can also excuse people for being cool. I mean, honestly, this seems it's a relatively harmless rage bait. I mean, at the end of the day, we've got advice from counsel to have it reduced to a misdemeanor. So I say clear of all charges. You know, this is not a fair court. We're filled with bias here.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing though?
What's up?
Just for the record, if this wasn't staged, this is totally cringe. He's hurting women.
If this was staged.
Yes, agreed.
So-
Agreed.
What's funny about this particular case is that if we found out he really did this, it would be cringe, because putting people in a violent situation in the middle of a swamp where you potentially give them a concussion, in my opinion, is very cringe. So because we've determined that it seems to be staged, I mean, honestly, it's actually less cringe.
Is it different than what the Jackass guys do?
Not well. It's different in the sense that it's staged, so no one was ever actually in fear of being injured. But you're right. If it was a bunch of dudes out there and this was the Jackass crew, we wouldn't be saying shit, right?
Well, we wouldn't even watch it.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be that interesting. Yeah.
But also, don't they do that to themselves too and kind of sign up for that?
Yes,
Well, I mean,
exactly.
But the implication would be that the girls did sign up for that. So
Yes.
if Johnny Knoxville, go ahead, Sean.
And no, I was just gonna say, like, I don't know a lot about golf, but I feel like these people are pretty far out.
Yeah.
And like, he would have to be a really good
Great.
golfer.
Oh yeah.
And he's clearly like
A content
doesn't have a
creator.
lot of time for that.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, golf ball fuck you up.
Your
Yeah,
golf ball.
no,
will
Golf
fuck
ball
you.
fuck you up, dude.
Well, I think we've come to a very interesting conclusion that I think we all agree on, that TooTurntTony cleared of all charges, not guilty of cringe. Woo! Woo! All right, we got another one. Let's do it. So, up next on the docket, we've got case number 3, which is bad mothers making content. Now, bad mothers making content online is just mothers doing these really oddball things. Let's see if we can get a cringe conviction out of them. Let's roll the first clip, bailiff. So... Oh my God.
What's RSV?
Cringe. She's a narcissist.
So I've had some
crazy.
experience with
oh
that.
my God.
She is very desperate for attention.
Yes. Agreed. Agreed, Mia.
Oh my
Agreed.
God, that woman needs to be
What
arrested.
What's RSV?
RSV, it's a type of virus. Go ahead, let's look it up. I believe it's a virus, but it could be like a respiratory thing. Let's just look it up really quick. Respiratory syncytial virus.
Breathing.
Right on both things.
Well, you are a doctor, yeah.
Yeah. So the child's life was in danger. They're low on oxygen. She decides to take the opportunity to do what appears to be a non-ironic dance. What is Counsel Rae noticing?
Wait. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, me and my roommates just finished that series.
So apparently this woman was on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, actually. Is that accurate, bailiff? Is there a way to research this?
Yeah, that
this
is
woman, Margot?
true. She is a part of the Mormon Wives show.
So she's a Mormon. She's a.
Does that make it better? Counsel?
Wow, this is so bad.
Giving her, oh fuck, dude.
Given her religious.
Let me break this down off the rip. There are enhancement charges here. Your Honor.
Stop replaying it. Stop replaying it.
There are serious enhancement charges here. We are contributing to the delinquency of a helpless person. I will not stand for that. But
this woman, we have to assume at this time she's of sound mind. And if you're of sound mind, if you are so non-worried about your child that you have the time and wherewithal to make a dance while they are struggling, that is trouble.
Well, but yeah, what else? You're going to sit in your chair and you're going to look on your phone? Like,
yes. Yes, that's exactly what you're going to do.
Yeah. No, I get it. But like, she's doing a little dance. Maybe she's like, I don't know anything about being a Mormon, but maybe like, yeah, everything like is like about vibration in life with the universe and stuff. So maybe I put out these like high vibration dance moves. Like, it's going to help my baby.
But maybe she's trying to make
You know
a
what I'm
positive out of a negative situation and get some content and likes at the same time.
Well, they have
further her career.
But they're called.
You have
They're
a point.
this group of women. They're called Mom Talk, and they're Mormon Swingers.
God damn.
What?
Yes.
Mormons
It's
do that?
a Hulu documentary series. It's so insane.
I didn't know they
I'm
could do
interested.
that.
They're not. Yeah, they're not.
Is that her?
Is that her?
If this is Whitney,
Bailiff, is that her?
she's-
It could be. I think they look similar enough.
Can we pull up the video again?
I think
didn't
that
recognize her.
I think that if we
She's
set
without
this as a
makeup.
non-cringe, I think if we deem her not cringe, it sets a dangerous precedent in ICUs all over the fucking country.
That's
it's her.
Whitney. She's the worst one in the series.
And
she's
she-
a bad person, very bad person.
God damn it.
The way that she's portrayed, at least.
As someone who used to work in reality TV, it's all fake.
We have evidence
Yeah.
to her being a bad person
Right
now.
here.
Counsel Malkova, what do you think? Do you think this sets a dangerous precedent for anybody in an NCU trying to make content with their baby?
Oh my God.
I do. I think a baby struggling for their life, we can't have the moms dancing around the ICU.
I feel like
I think that it may upset the other patient.
I feel like it sets a dangerous precedent. That going viral, like, what if it's a new trend? Like, well, my baby's struggling with cleft palate breathing issues. Well, my baby's struggling with sudden,
Next
blood
thing we get
hemoglobin.
Mommy Dearest wandering around.
All that's
Yeah.
fine, but the baby's not harmed. It's more like a narcissistic trend of the lady like dancing in front of something for attention, but the baby's totally safe and
Kind of
fine.
looks like you, Sean.
Yeah, that guy does look like me.
Yeah, it certainly does.
I wish
Look
I
at
could
that
have one
walrus
big,
of a
but, like,
mustache.
she's just dancing. I don't know. Like she's just dancing in front of a little like.
Counsel Bray seems to. Counsel Sean Barrett seems to find this to be very, very benign.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she's like. It was like, oh, what does this cord do? Oh no, it unplugged. She's just doing a dumb little dance. It is definitely like a little bit cringe for sure, but she's not hurting anybody.
Oh, it's so not a little bit cringe. It's a lot of it.
I
Cringe.
find
I'm
her
hearing-
dance offensive.
She is
The
not a
part, she
habitual
literally
offender.
did this.
She is not a habitual offender.
She is like I don't see a bunch of sick baby dance videos on here. It's like maybe one.
We're gonna play through a second clip because this concept is more complicated than just her. So what we have here is a woman who appears to be doing some sort of thirst trap content while her toddler wanders off onto a staircase.
Oh, no.
Go ahead, hit it.
No. Oh.
What? Well,
do we like the hustle or is this cringe?
Was she just stretching?
The little daughter's just walking down the staircase.
I think we see bathing suit if she does it again.
This went viral?
I guess because the
She's
mom.
just a lady doing her thing.
Because the mom's doing a thirst trap
Long as she
while
left
the
the kid at
daughter
home.
walks down. But no, that woman should be right next to her daughter in case she falls down the stairs. We're lucky that went as easy as it did. If you're busy doing a fucking thirst trap and your daughter, who looks like she's maybe 3, starts wandering downstairs on her own, you should be within arm's reach. My son is not allowed on stairs unless one of us is at least near him. And this is like, this was the good outcome.
But to be fair, we don't know how many stairs there are. I feel like if you got a kid, it's like 15 stairs, they'll be okay, they'll learn a lesson. If it's like 80 stairs, yeah. But like,
Well,
the
since
kid
we
didn't
don't
get
know,
hurt.
we have to assume it's further than we see.
Nah, it's one of those. It goes like this, it goes like this, it goes like this. It's like 22 stairs max.
Still a pretty serious injury. You should probably always be holding
But there
your
was no
child's
injury.
hand on a
Doesn't even-
staircase.
she doesn't even look back at her kid to check on.
No, she is looking at because the kid's in the shot of the video.
Where's this content going? Maybe it's going to the baby daddy.
I think the problem is
He's
that
kind of okay.
Yeah, we watched the girl go down the stairs by herself for the first time. That's what she's doing. She's like, "Hey, it's my daughter," and there's a narration.
No, well, guys, don't you see like the dancing Mormon lady making this popular? Like
the Down syndrome lady?
God damn it! That her making this popular will inspire other moms to make dances and thirst traps around their children.
But it's not hurting anybody.
No, yeah, I
Kid
think
is
it
at
is.
the hospital.
I think it is. I have a different take.
All
I
right.
think that social media has distracted all of us and therefore is making moms worse moms.
All right, yeah.
I agree.
Are we part of
Because
the problem?
we are,
Of
and
course.
I think they care more, or at these moments at least, about their views or their content.
But this has a lot of views. She can buy a lot of diapers with that.
Oh, but where do you draw the line though? Like, yeah, I can make a lot of money, but now I need to neglect I need to sort of distract from the moment with my child. Like, that child's going to grow up and see this. Like, if I was fucking sick and dying and Hannah was making like goof videos around me about like whimsical dances, I mean, yeah, she might have paid my medical bills, but I might be like, made me look really dumb. You doing those dances over.
There's nothing dumb about being sick.
No, there's nothing dumb about being sick, but there is something dumb about being treated like a prop.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, Your Honor, I've never danced in the ICU.
Thank God.
Yeah, for the notes.
Jury, do we have any conceptions or thoughts?
I think you should focus on paying attention to your kid, not getting attention. And there's a history that she's a bad person.
Got it. So we've seen two examples of mothers essentially neglecting their children in order to get social media clout. I gotta say that I feel like when this kind of thing is repeated, it can only result in injuries and emotional damage. I think that if even one child falls down a staircase because their mom was doing thirst traps, then it is something that should be stopped. These mothers are definitely cringe. They are 100% guilty, and I sentence them to stop posting, please. Guilty of cringe.
Nah, she's fine.
Shut up. I've made my ruling. Made my ruling, Barrett. I've heard from the court.
We're gonna take that up to a higher
I've heard from the court. If you want to appeal it,
stairs.
if you want to appeal it, go ahead.
I will.
Yeah, fuck you. Here we go. Next up on the docket, we've got being an off-camera fluffer. So being an off-camera fluffer, let's roll the clip.
You got started in the industry as a fluffer.
Yeah, I got kind of in touch with a producer, and he's like, do you want to just like fluff? Because this was a gang scene, and there's just one girl and a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll help keep the guys hard. I mean, I love giving blowjobs. So
that's what you're doing, is just like going around like, hey, can I get you some water, a blowjob?
I wasn't part of the shoot, so I wasn't like on camera.
Okay, you're on the side.
I was on the side, and they would just rotate.
And you're just there like waiting, you're on your phone, someone comes up, okay, and then you just
comes up.
There was a line, not gonna lie.
There was a line. You got started.
She's like a mystical, magical unicorn. I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, I thought that was something from like the 80s. I don't think fluffers really exist now anymore, right? Maybe for a gangbang thing, but...
I mean, and not that I know of.
I feel like it must be a very challenging job to just keep a bunch of men erect for their actual scenes that they're going to be doing on an adult film.
It is.
I mean, whether it's cringe or not, I mean, it seems like it's legal. Seems like everybody here is sort of in like sort of an adult who's agreed to the situation. I mean, it seems like something in this adult film industry, but Mia is saying that she's never seen this before. Is that accurate?
That is accurate. I've never seen this. I thought that it was a hoax.
Okay, so fluffers generally in mainstream adult films.
Do we even know if this was like a film thing, or maybe this was just like a swingers party, a gangbang like party kind of thing, like that? Because from what I know about the adult industry is like the fluffers don't really exist anymore. That was like a thing of like 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, she says it's a scene.
Oh, it's a scene. Okay.
Scene.
I mean, there doesn't seem to be anything inherently wrong with this. She's probably getting paid good money on it. A fluffer, I mean, it's honest work. I don't really think there's really a lot of debate on this particular element.
She's very giving.
Yeah, she's very giving.
I don't think any of the men were complaining.
No, I got no problem with this.
Yeah, not cringe.
What would be the rate, counsel Malkova, for a off-camera fluffer, you think, on a one-day shoot?
I can't imagine a lot, to be honest. I'd say maybe 500
That's
of that.
what I guess.
She's not the star. She's
Really?
not on camera.
So this woman's getting paid $500 to blow dudes all day.
I feel like she did this out of the kindness of her heart.
You know, everybody's should be tested and all that. You know, she's just...
well, that's cool. Yeah, it's a cooler environment to do. If you
would
like
you rather
doing
do
that, that's
or
a
you go
cool
work at
environment to do
Target,
it in.
like, oh, yeah, the 55-inch TV's pretty good. The Vizio's fine. I'll go with the Sony. I'd rather fluff. Yeah.
I mean, you could meet new people. You'd probably make a lot of friends, you know, being a fluffer. I mean, it's a social job. So I guess does the jury have any indication of feelings towards this particular element?
I don't think it's cringe.
Yeah, I don't think it's cringe either.
Wait, can we get a fluffer?
Can we get a fluffer for Cringe Court?
Never mind. Sorry, I'm sorry. My bad. All right,
I don't think we need to have a
future
for
budget.
Cringe Court. I don't think I need an erection.
Put that in there.
Alcohol is extra.
I mean, I don't need an erection to do my job, but if Counsel Bray feels like that's necessary,
I do.
He can put a request into the bailiff. So, in conclusion, this is a fairly cut and dry case. The jury is not hung. Whether or not being an off-camera fluffer is cringe is fairly obvious. It is not cringe. I give a verdict of not cringe being an off-camera fluffer.
That's one I agree.
Here we go.
Nice job, Judge.
Next up, we've got case 5. A girl cannot be bothered to leave the slot machine to pee. Got it. Let's roll the clip.
Rage bait.
This is just a heads up, trigger warning. This is nasty.
Ooh. Girls, is that a nice bag?
So,
I don't
that
think
is not a
so.
high-end designer bag.
No.
That is not.
Okay.
So what we've just watched is a woman at a slot machine in ostensibly a Vegas hotel who appears to have a puddle developing behind her legs where we can only suppose that urine is coming out. It's coming out at such a regular rate.
I would hope.
That
Unless her water's breaking.
Unless her water's breaking. She doesn't look like a pregnant person right up front. And if she was, that's a weird place to have your water break. You
Could
know
be
what I
a
mean?
water bottle in her purse leaking.
So are we curious if this is...
Or on purpose.
Is
you know?
We're 5 seconds
We don't know what
in.
her right
Play
hand
the
is.
video. Yeah, like,
No, we already watched it.
Yeah, we watched
You
it.
did?
Luke,
Oh,
buddy.
yeah.
Oh, my bad.
That's fucking cringe.
Either way, it's cringe. Fake or real.
Right.
But her right hand is going up. I think she might actually be peeing.
So fake or real, if you're peeing at a slot machine, that's fucking gross.
Yeah, you're doing it in public. Like, that's not okay. You're bothering
So
other people.
disrespectful.
We
Real
did
or
that
not.
in Vegas.
Have
we
you
we
ever
didn't
peed
actually
in a
pee
pool?
on people. This is not like peeing in a pool.
Yeah.
I think it's in public. You're bothering people.
But someone has to clean it up.
Peeing in a pool, you're bothering people?
Yeah, but being in a
No,
pool,
but nobody knows about
peeing in a pool, nobody knows, and the chlorine is going to sort of to fix it. You know what I mean? Like there's no sort of cleanup situation
You
here.
know when you go into like a public pool at like Aria
You're going
or
into
something,
pee.
you're going
Right,
into
right.
pee. You
Okay.
know
That's
that.
true. That's true. When you go into a public pool, there's an expectation that at least 1% of it is urine. Whereas when you sit at a slot machine, you don't expect that 1% of that chair has been covered in urine
I do.
recently. You do? That's because you gamble at the Gold Coast.
Yeah, that is true.
Shout out Gold Coast.
Gold
I actually
Coast
like that
fucking
place.
rad. I love that.
That was just the first one I came up with in my head. But I don't think this is rage bait. I don't think this is a staged scene. If it is, it's done very well.
Yeah.
You know, none of the initial tells are there. Bailiff, does this account post all sorts of rage bait, or is this actually the person in the account?
This is just an aggregate of
It's wild clips.
wild clip.
Oh God,
if
that's so
I'd-
gross.
I'd like to hear from the ladies about the positioning of her shoes. It feels like she definitely knows what's going
She's
on.
like getting her feet out of the
yeah.
way.
What does it say about her? Is she addicted to the gambling? Is she just trashy? Is she both?
She's not
She
addicted
just
to
looks
gambling.
comfortable to me. I feel like this may not be staged, and I think it could be a water bottle leaking in her purse.
So it is staged.
No, I don't believe it's staged.
But if it's a water bottle, then it's staged.
Well, it
No,
might
not
have been
staged.
an
It could be an
accident.
accident.
It might have been an accident.
Too perfect to be an accident.
It's
Because it's not coming from her purse. It's coming from the middle. And you don't see the leakage from the
Let's
purse.
play it again, Bailiff. I see Counsel Bray's point is that it does seem to be coming from under the chair.
Okay.
It's coming from the middle.
And do we see her right hand go up?
Yeah, no, her right hand is handling the gambling.
Guys.
But you could put a water bottle in between your legs, especially it has a sport top.
When a woman pees, I feel it would still go out like this. She would have to have amazing control to just dribble straight down.
I believe it's soaking in the chair and it's sort of coming down afterwards.
Oh, the chair does potentially look wet, or is it just shiny?
No, you're right. Yeah, it's wet.
I was thinking she had underwear on. It's just like hitting the underwear and then flooding out.
Yeah, I mean, if she's not just peeing straight out of nowhere, then we'd see a steady stream.
She's clearly hydrated. Yeah, it's
It is so
good color.
This is so hard. She's covering her face with the phone. Is she really on the phone while she's at the slot machine?
Yeah, and I don't want to profile attractive people, but this doesn't seem like an attractive woman's game.
Yeah.
To just do this.
If this were staged, I feel like she'd show her face at least a second.
I feel like her
Depends on the
person would
account.
be nicer.
Depends on the
I feel
account.
like I feel the
Yeah.
opposite. I feel like this is super embarrassing. I mean,
That's why you wouldn't show your
I
face.
wouldn't show my
Yeah.
face, which is why I feel like if it is staged, that's why the phone's there, right? But I also, like when she stands up, she's gonna have just a giant wet spot on her dress. I just don't know.
To me, if you guys know that, like, I don't know what it's called anymore, but like that scumbag dad account, like because he works really fast, he'd be like, I want to do this video, and like this is something like if he said it to you, be like, all right, I'll do it, but I don't want to show my face. This is what this is to me.
Right.
It's Brad Podray.
Yeah, I don't know what that scumbag dad would do. It doesn't sound like he stages scenes very well.
Wait, is she actually playing? Like,
Yeah,
so,
right hand
She's
is
playing.
Okay, and you see it like.
To me, this is inexcusable. It's a very serious.
It's cringe no matter
Well,
what.
don't
very
some
serious
women have
violation.
trouble holding their bladders after
That's-
they've had children?
Let's talk about
She's
that.
on the phone. She knows what she's
Still,
doing.
if you have bladder issues after you've had kids, then you shouldn't be peeing in the casino.
You may
should
need that
be-
hymen surgery. Have you ladies ever had to sort of pee in a time or a place that wasn't appropriate, but you just had to go?
Yeah.
Brittany,
elaborate.
Elaborate.
It was an accident. I was in a
Uber,
a tanning, like a spray tanning stand-up thing, and I couldn't hold it in, and there was so much wind, and I pissed a little bit, and it was like all the piss was like flying everywhere.
Wait, a spray tanning thing has wind?
Swear to God, and I
That's
was
awesome.
like, no fucking way is this happening. I was in New York.
Wait, a spray tanning thing has like a wind thing?
Yeah, like yeah.
Oh God, I've never been in one. I have no idea.
You have, when you get in there, you're locked in there.
Piss NATO, dude.
To be fair, you're locked in, you have a timer, and I just didn't realize like how bad I needed to pee before.
Wow.
Kind of like a drop and go kind of thing. But it was hard. It was tough.
I guess
I did clean up after, but still I was like, that was insane. And then I told all my friends about it.
Do we all have piss stories to share with
I
the
have a
jury?
funny one.
Got it.
So I was on a highway. I was driving to Vegas, and it was a really long highway. I didn't see an end in sight. Really had to pee. So I grabbed a big cup, and while I was driving, I didn't want to stop. It was at night. I felt uncomfortable. While driving, I managed to kind of scoot up and pee into this cup. And I tried to throw it out the window.
Oh, got it.
It came back.
Yeah, I know where this is going. That's great.
I love when that happens.
Anybody else have any piss stories to share with the council?
I have to
Jury?
write my name on the wall
Counsel?
when I do it.
Do you, is it hard to hold your pee in as a guy? I feel like sometimes it's a little hard sometimes.
Sometimes just, I mean, for me, I can't speak for these guys. But no, not that hard. When there's like a lot of alcohol involved on my birthday, I peed on my girlfriend's wall. But that was just excess. Thanks, bro. That was just, that was just a little too much. It's my birthday. Yeah. You
I
drink
feel
those
like
blue
dudes got shit their pants stories, and women have I had to piss.
I
shit
my pants
my
once a
pants.
year.
I'm good for it once a year. Yeah.
Yeah, I shit my pants once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Like,
All right,
we're going
back on topic.
never mind.
I don't know if this requires a lot of debate, but this woman is clearly cringe.
Yeah.
She's violating a number of laws. This is unhygienic. I'd ask the jury what they think, but I'm guessing they're going to agree that this is horrifically cringe.
Yeah, real or not.
Yeah, real or not, even if this was staged, it's a super big fucking problem. Please do not ever piss on a slot machine chair. I determined this to be cringe. Woo! That's right. That's right, lady. We don't know who you are, but if you see this, you should know that several people in a studio somewhere think that you're cringe. I don't know how much play we actually
She's like,
have.
oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't show my face.
She's like, oh my God, I'm a huge fan of Cringe Court. I'm really upset that you guys really hit me that way. I was hoping for a not cringe. The next case on the docket, we've got almost shooting yourself filming a rap video. Let's take a look at what we've got here. Oh, God. That is horrifying. That is horrifying. Okay, well, rap videos. So what we just saw was a gentleman rapping outside of a car, and he reaches for his pistol, and he discharges one bullet, drops the weapon, and then tries to recover. This is embarrassing to have trigger control this poor, to load it when you're hanging out with people, to have the safety off. I mean, weapons, these types of weapons are fair. I mean, I'm not saying they're easy to control, but there are fail safes that he could have done to prevent
anyone who knows anything about guns knows that you have trigger discipline. You do not put your finger on the trigger until you intend to shoot, which tells me that this gentleman here who's trying to act hard has no experience being hard, which is definitely a problem. But why would anyone, because I don't necessarily blame him. I do blame him because he's the guy who's it was his fault. But like, if you're going to hand someone a loaded gun, you have to be responsible and be like, don't put your finger on the trigger, but also you're shooting a music video. You should not have a loaded gun.
Why is there so much trash under him?
Yeah, this music video set looks like garbage.
It's not rap either.
Are you guys familiar with Lil Mabu?
No.
Wait, is that Lil Mabu?
Yeah.
Is it? Why did I think that was
there, dude. Lil Mabu.
Wait a second now. If this is Lil Mabu, this could be staged.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
God damn it.
Because his whole bit is he does, he's pretty talented.
He's really good.
He's a talented
I mean, look
dude.
at
He
his
knows what he's
reaction.
doing most of the time.
Hey, wait. Is he like famous?
Yes.
Oh, he is. Oh, is he a real rapper?
He's a real rapper, and he's known for, he's a very talented dude. He's known for like doing, I don't know, a better way to say it, like white guy stuff with pretty hard, like street credential rappers, which would make sense to me that he is playing this character of the dumb white guy doing the video with the gun and the thing goes off. Because me personally, I've done fake videos with the gun where like you do this. A muzzle flash is very easy to add in
Can we
post.
go to the muzzle flash? Is it possible to bring up that frame? Because do we even see the chamber go back?
And let's see if the frame lights up at all with the muzzle flash on his jeans or anything. Because in post, that's something you also do for 2 frames. You add like a little bit of an orangey glow.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it may be tough. Wait, let's go back. I feel like this is an added muzzle flash. God damn it!
That's fake. That's fake.
God damn it!
That's fake. That's totally fake.
What do we think of that?
It's genius. I fuck with it heavy. It's not cringe.
Yeah. That's
it's
cool.
Brilliant promotion. I think Lil Mabu is a really smart guy.
If it's rage bait, if it's fake,
it's fake.
This is first degree. This is the definition of first degree rage bait.
Yeah, but it's not cringe.
If it's real, it's cringe. If it's fake, it's not cringe.
Yeah, if it's real, it's really irresponsible and it makes gun owners look really bad.
Being a danger to your like community is like kind of like not good, right?
Yeah, I mean you should know how to pick up a gun.
Well,
Here's my God damn it. Here's my problem with this is that yes, all right, we figured out that it's staged. He did a staged scene. But what we learn about the internet audience is that staged scenes encourage people to do it for real.
No, but
I think
it's
that
the
discourages
opposite.
people. Yeah, I agree with Brittany.
Whoa, they're in New
This
York.
is what
I'm discouraged.
I'm also like
You're discouraged from starting a
people
rap
could be
group?
like, this is
Touching
why
a gun.
This could be a prime example of why there needs to be more gun laws and like this.
It makes that side look even worse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Because trigger discipline is very important. It's the first thing you learn when you shoot a gun is do not put your finger near the trigger unless you're going to shoot.
Dude, they're in New York. You like can't have a handgun there. You're like a big gangster if you have a gun in New York. So these could be like really dangerous.
And he's
Well,
not
that
a
was
gang. He's
probably
not
a prop
gangster.
gun. It was probably a prop gun because
It's probably a real gun.
it's a real gun that they
You
decided.
don't get that like that extended thing with the like Tommy gun looking thing. I don't know the correct term to put under it.
Oh, it's called drum mag. Sorry
Drum
for the
mag.
record
Yeah,
for the
thank you.
professional. That's a drum mag. There you go.
God damn it! So basically, it seems like counsel's all agreeing that this is not cringe. That it's okay to simply pretend like you almost shot yourself for a video. Is that accurate?
Yeah, it's not okay, but I get why and what he's doing.
I know what to do.
If his music sucks,
I know what to do here.
What?
He didn't threaten. If he didn't shoot the bullet, he didn't threaten his community.
He did,
and that's
Good.
cool.
But the majority of people watching will think that he did do that.
But he didn't, though.
I know, but most people think this is real. It's not said this is a sketch, this is fake, whatever. But as someone who is a post-production professional, you see that muzzle flash. What you're supposed to do is you add 2 frames, you do a little feather around the pants, you light up the pants.
Look for the ground. Look for the ground.
Look for the
ground
pants
explosion.
and
It's gonna
look at his
fucking
jeans.
blow all over the goddamn ground. Yeah, no
there's
ground.
Nothing. There's nothing.
I don't know, man. I do respect the voice of the jury. I think it's very fucking cringe. Because when you get together with your guys and you're like, so what do we want to do today?
Get views. They did it.
God damn it.
Yeah, you gotta let them ride, bro.
Can I just say this episode of Cringe Court, we have a lot of videos that have been really getting away with being staged that are done masterfully.
Yes. No, I've been impressed by everyone. There's yeah. No, it's great.
This is not why we started.
You're doing a great job.
We're a fair court.
Mabu, TooTurntTony, they're masters at this.
Well, I said I had conflict of interest with TooTurntTony, but Mabu, I don't. Okay, I guess if I'm okay with Tony's staged shit, I have to be okay with pretending to fire a firearm in the middle of a fucking video shoot if it's for views. Jury, do we have any questions or concerns? I think God damn it. Well, even though I highly disagree with his verdict, and I think that staging a potentially violent scene is always cringe, can't argue with the counsel, and it seems the jury's made their choice. I reluctantly find Lil Mabu not cringe.
That's what I'm talking about, dog.
Also, like last episode, talking about the throwing the coffee and stuff, like that's staged, but it's so obvious and so dumb. But then this is staged, but it's
smarter.
like smart.
Oh, so you're saying it's the production level that it took more thought,
in
action,
the
editing, acting.
Exactly. And
okay.
And then it's for a reason. It's, he has
to
a
promote
music
a song.
career.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows it's going to get him famous. And
Fully agree with Counsel.
Well, the coffee throws are to promote a jeans brand.
Also,
you know what I mean?
Also kind of genius.
Those
pants were fire.
Kind of, it's just a little... It's more,
I do see your point, and when people who've been following me for a while see the slow degradation of my brain, they'll see it as symbolic of these cringe court discussions where I'm like, well, I guess it's not cringe. I guess let's go pretend to shoot each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now this makes me want to make similarly staged videos, which is fine because we all know that that's the way to do it. But I appreciate counsel's advice. I agree. Not cringe. Wonderful. Docket number 7, we've got Armie Hammer can't afford gas. Is he trying to seem relatable?
Find out.
I've been back in LA for a couple of weeks now. This is my truck. I bought this for myself in 2017 as a Christmas gift for myself because I've had pickup trucks for a long time and I have loved this truck intensely and taken it camping and across country multiple times and on long road trips. And I took it for one last road trip to CarMax. This is not an ad for CarMax. This is because I'm selling my truck. Since being back in LA, I have put about $400 or $500 worth of gas in it, and I can't afford it. I can't afford the gas anymore. I mean, this truck, like kids home from the hospital, all that stuff. Amazing trips. But you know what? That's okay. I got a new car. It's tiny. It's a hybrid. I'm probably going to put about $10 of gas in it a month. And this is it.
Who is Armie Hammer?
So Armie Hammer,
great question.
Armie Hammer,
and he eats hearts and stuff, doesn't he?
Cannibalism.
What?
Yeah, no, cannibalism.
He
yes.
cuts his girlfriends up.
Armie Hammer at one point, maybe 5-6 years ago, was I would consider an A-list actor. Are you familiar with the Armie Hammer brand?
No.
Armie Hammer, baking soda,
What?
etc.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yes,
so
yes,
he,
right.
from the best of my knowledge, comes from that family.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Billion-dollar family. I just Googled his net worth. It says $10,000 somehow. So maybe they have cut him out. I don't know. But he was a really good actor.
He Call Me By Your Name. He's the guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he was in some Johnny Depp
I love
movies.
him.
The Man from Uncle, great movie. No, the guy's a great actor, but the other controversy, if we can pull that up, is the cannibalism thing.
Yeah, that was big.
Me Googling him and saying his net worth is $10,000 is
They trolling that boy. They trolling that boy on that website.
So the question is he trying to seem relatable and not like a cannibal by seeming like he can't afford his gas? I got to sell my truck, which I drive totally, even though I come from the army.
Yeah, him framing it as I'm a regular guy who's selling his truck, full leather, full package, full everything. It's in probably $60,000, $70,000 truck. It's not like an $8,000 Tacoma. Tells me something, and it feels like he's trying to get away from these controversies of the alleged cannibalism, from which we can find from text messages. He loves to allegedly eat women as part of his sexual act. He likes to chew on things, not sure what. Maybe a new or old hymen, don't know. But
was he convicted of any crime?
No, I don't believe so. No, and no, guy's a good actor. Doesn't mean he's a good person, but talented guy.
Got it. So go ahead, Counsel Rae.
I was just gonna say, I feel like I have mutual friends with him, and those friends of mine like him as a person. So it's hard and the internet is like, what we see online is sometimes not as it is, but yeah, there is some crazy things about him online. I'm not sure if they're true or not.
Yeah, I don't know if they're true either. Who wants to read?
Hammer referred to woman as his slave. I decide when you eat, when you sleep. An alleged text read from Hammer as shown on screen. Now listen, his sexual proclivities don't necessarily weigh into whether or not making a video about selling his truck is cringe. He's definitely trying to seem relatable.
Well, I think the sexual stuff is what hurt his career. When all this stuff happened, I think that is what derailed his movie career, which may have affected his finances.
Which makes it, why is he trying to make us feel bad?
I think so.
I think so.
Everyone
the general population,
yes.
like, okay, go get a normal job.
That would be very manipulative.
Yeah, I agree. He's definitely trying something.
Just so you know, my career's over and I can't even afford gas,
Yeah, I think that's kind of cringe. It's basically trying to appeal to a pity mindset when you used to be like an A-list actor. I don't know whether or not he deserved the allegations. Counsel Bray, what do you got to say?
Oh my God, life is so bad. I have to get my nice car and get a regular car. It's like, oh fuck.
That sort of attempt at relatability, honestly.
It's a beautiful truck, and trucks are expensive. They're rare now too. It's hard to get a truck.
You know what's really sad? Riding the fucking bus.
Yeah, we don't really give a shit, Armie, and your attempt to make us like you is not working. So our jury, do you have any questions? Formerly rich person complains about selling his nice truck. It's cringe. Shouldn't make the video. Get a job like a normal person and take care of your family. Fuck you. Armie Hammer, I deem this video as cringe, even though some of Brittany's friends like you. And if we ever meet, it's just based on this video. Yeah, he'd be like, I saw your Cringe Court, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Just remember. I got to be political. Complaining about your truck when you probably have way more money than most people is cringe.
Yes.
Guilty.
Oh, I can't touch my 401k for a couple of years.
Yeah, finally, we've got a final case, which is a voicemail, which we're very excited to play. That came from one of our listeners. Let's boogie.
Hi, Judge Podray. I just found out that my boyfriend is subscribing to a girl's OnlyFans, and I'm honestly really upset by it, and I'm not really sure where to go from here or what to do about this. And I just wanted to get your advice on the situation.
What an interesting question. So somebody who is ostensibly in an exclusive relationship has found out that their boyfriend is spending money on OnlyFans models without their knowledge. That is a rough case. Counsel Rae.
I was just going to say does he know the girl?
That's what I was going to say.
That is
I feel like that maybe that is in LA. In LA, we all have only friends.
We all have OnlyFans
friends. And if you date in LA, your boyfriend probably subscribes to your friends, which is girls that we all know hang out with.
I feel like problematic. If you don't know this person and it's like more of a mainstream person, like whatever, there's not really a difference between going on, the hub or whatever.
I think it's circumstantial, even if she's a small creator.
Yeah.
And he's talking to her one-on-one. He could be sexting. I believe that is highly inappropriate.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I feel like there are some circumstantial elements of this. Since we don't have the caller here, we can't really ask her a lot of questions. Go ahead, Counsel Bray.
I just wanted to add something to relieve this girl's stresses. If this girl on the OnlyFans looks anything like you, things are looking all right for you.
That's fair.
I think things are going to be cool for you. I think if you look like her I think you're gonna be all right. But if she looks totally different than you, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, to me, if they don't have any personal relationship with this person, it's no different than going on a mainstream site where you would watch all of these things. If anything, he's just like, yeah, here's $11.
Unless what Mia said is if he's
of course
talking to her.
But well, I don't want to blow up. I don't want to blow up the inside secrets. You know what I mean? But the guy probably doesn't know that.
Bailiff, is she subscribed? Did she say multiple OF models or one?
It sounded like she just said one.
Got it.
But where there's smoke, there's fire, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's true. Counsel Barrett is correct. Go ahead, Counsel Rae.
Are we allowed to say what really is happening?
Yes.
Okay, so what he was just saying is the elephant in the room is that if he is talking to her, it's not her. It's like a guy or something.
80% of the time.
80% of the time, it's like a manager or something, just or someone that's getting paid, right, Mia?
I cannot confirm nor
she
deny.
can't talk about that. I get that.
I got you.
But regardless, he thinks that it is her.
Right. So if that eases your anxiety, it's probably not her. But yeah.
There are a lot. What I'm saying though is there are creators out there who do it themselves, and there is a possibility that it's all circumstantial that he could walk into her.
I don't feel like we have enough evidence in this situation to really render a true verdict. I feel like if it is an OnlyFans model who he subscribed to during their relationship, who he knows, it is 100% cringe.
Yeah.
Wait,
like
what?
If he knows her and they're friends.
Oh, stop!
So
Wait, if my wife found out that I was subscribing to one of our friends as a
no,
I would get destroyed.
No. I went to high school at a public school. All right,
me too.
All right,
Me too,
so I'm sorry. I didn't know everybody did that. All right, a lot of fancy pants fucking people out there. Couple of people, male, female, and other things as well, had made OnlyFans profiles.
In high school, when you
oh my goodness!
So confused.
Oh my goodness! I went to high school with a couple of people that made OnlyFans after they were the age of 18. I had to see what they look like.
Yeah, I get the curiosity.
My human interest is just running wild. And then their sexual lives at home, very entertaining.
But what?
I'm sorry.
What if your wife did the same thing? Like, what if Ashley was
fucking care?
Okay.
Is she getting sexual gratification from it? I think that makes a difference.
I would be hurt.
Don't bother me. I don't.
I would be hurt.
Hey, to play devil's advocate, it's you're leaving everything at the computer, literally everything. All the drops, everything.
But that's also money you could be spending on the girlfriend, money you could be spending on your education, investments, like you're taking
$11.
You don't know how much it is. You see, unfortunately, we have limited knowledge of this particular circumstance. If this is hundreds of dollars a month, then yeah, it's fucking cringe. If they knew each, but here's the thing: is where's the scale? Is $200 a month cringe? $300? $400? $5? Like, where do we draw the line?
Hey, let's help this girl. Let's help this girl out. Let's help the girl. We care about our callers, right? Anybody who calls in.
Well, I think she's fucked if she's calling into Cringe Court to ask advice about her relationship.
Incorrect.
We're smart person. Smart move. No. Look, let's help this girl out.
All right.
Why don't you subscribe to the girls' OnlyFans? Check it out. maybe get some of them spicy peppers off that page and try something out.
That's
right.
That's
maybe
cool.
spice it up, right? I mean, like,
Maybe
let's
they
turn a
watch it
negative to a
together.
positive. Maybe you blow this fucking boy's mind one time. And
that was a very unique
I'm
take.
just saying. I mean, look, dude. I don't want to tell this girl like, hey, your relationship's over, and homeboy's probably paying hundreds to crank.
I feel like just because
Mia-
you watch something doesn't mean you actually want it to happen.
I agree.
like people watch some really fucked up shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Mia's got amazing points
I don't watch
there.
fucked up shit, but I like the stuff I watch. Hell yeah!
I think it's a fantasy until it's not, and it's a fine line depending on who the person is.
Yes, I feel like we have to dismiss this case because of lack of evidence.
Hold
I feel
on.
like
hell yeah, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I wanted to ask Counsel Mia if she ever had a friend of hers who had a partner who subscribed to Mia's OnlyFans that got mad at Mia about.
No.
Not that you know.
Easy enough.
No, but I'm going to make the assumption everyone has seen me naked, and it's a little uncomfortable.
I definitely have, but
Got it.
I'd say a lot of us have.
Well,
I feel like it's a curiosity thing, even if you're not trying to have sexual gratification. It's like I'm just curious.
I
I
follow you on Twitter.
The
That sounds
curiosity
fun.
is here, and then the signing up and messaging is
That's
another.
different.
Paying
Yeah.
for it, like that leans that puts into a different level. But if this caller wants to sort of address this, give more details, another voicemail, we could reopen the case. But I feel like there are too many items here to render a cringe verdict, because there are situations where this is not cringe. So I'm gonna have to dismiss the case. In the case of I found out my partner subscribes to OF models due to lack of evidence. Case dismissed. All right, now.
That's what I'm talking about.
If you guys want to hear your case read on Cringe Court, simply write to us at cringecourtshow@gmail.com or call and leave us a voicemail at 202-810-5258. And as always, everyone on Cringe Court is innocent until proven guilty in a court of cringe. Goodbye. Oh, one more thing. We have our court artist. Let's see what we've got today. What is this?
Wow.
What is this? Whoa!
That's beautiful.
Wow. Oh my God!
I like that. You're cringe.
That's crazy.
You got the eyebrows down.
That's going right in my house. Thank you so
18
much.
plus.
There you go.
Scumbag Dad is cringe. I love how you captured the hair. It's perfect. Well, so today we had Brittany Rae and Mia Malkova and Spencer Bray and Mr. Sean Barrett. Good job, everybody.
Fucking A.
I got it.